So just getting a quick video. It's a pretty sort of exciting time really. This is the first harvest from my hives. I've got 5 hives all set up here. All flow hives. That's an original genuine flow hive. These are all the copies, and you can see that one's got a like a traditional super with traditional frames. I've just stacked up there. I should check that today because that's the oldest box really. Oldest colonies in that hive, and that's the original box that was on that brood box, and I just sort of ended up sticking a flow frame in between. But yeah, interesting that there's active colonies in all of these hives, but this one's definitely been noticeably more active than the others. They're moving away a little bit from the light there, but you can see this fair level of activity happening in there. Still only a couple frames that they're filled up, so I'm probably jumping the gun a little bit by ripping off a bit of honey, but I don't know, we could call it impatient, but I have waited a couple of years. They have been a little bit slow to act, but you can see here there's not a lot of activity in those, or at least not in the outer frames of that super there. I might just leave that off now while I've got one hand on the camera. Yeah, amazing things, these flow hives. There's no need to sort of take out the frames and decap and spin. You just literally turn this key and it sort of cracks open all those cells. So you can see those cells are closed or set so they can fill them with honey. And you can actually probably see some of the honey going in. See that shine in there while they're filling that frame up. And when you turn the key, effectively just kind of bending or cracking all those cells so that the honey can flow down and into a valley and then out that little tube, and just like that. Pretty awesome stuff. Not sure whether I've got myself in frame here, but I'll just go around to the front there and see if I can get a bit of a shot of the activity with the bees going in and out of the hives and see if they don't get too angry with me. So, not sure whether you can see all the way along there, but all the hives are active like this. They've all got plenty of bee activity. And I might just shake around a little bit while I try and hit zoom with my gloves. Whether that helps, but yeah, you can see this. Today's the first sunny day we've had in a while, sort of mid-winter, so not the most active time for flowers and stuff. You can see the brassicas all in flower there, so they're pretty happy with that. And they're probably making their way out to some of the gums out there. You can see you've got flowers on them and obviously everything else. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of exciting. Now I'm zoomed in too far. Kind of exciting to have the first harvest. There we go. But again, not showing a lot of activity in the supers here compared to that last one that's much more active, but still not full. Better close that door and just cover that light up for them. They might be a bit happy like that. Oops. And I've just bumped my jar, but we'll get that sorted, hopefully. Didn't lose the whole jar, which is nice. And yeah, so I reckon that's pretty cool. Flow hive. And yeah, as I say, we've just got a couple of full jars there, nice little one coming out. And I don't know whether I can stop it halfway. I suppose you can, and you might just catch whatever sort of remaining in that valley, but I might just fill this jar up, turn it back and see what happens.